All right, looks like we got a all-Canada match going on between Captain L and Jason. Now this is going to be Meta Knight Pikachu. I was talking about this with Vivif a little bit earlier. Hopefully we'll be able to see a couple of things we were discussing earlier. Like, I'm kind of surprised he didn't try out for a chain grab there. Maybe he doesn't know. I know he knows it. Very good sidestep to get away from that down smash, getting him up to the 50% mark, and we've already got a really quick lead from Pikachu. Pikachu does pretty well against Meta Knight. He's got a lot of quick options, like we were talking about earlier. Does really well in trying to defend against some of Meta Knight's options as well. Just because of that quickness, he can get around a lot of Meta Knight's longer range attacks. As far as spacing tools, I think it'd be a better way to put it. Yep. And there's Tornado there. Pikachu actually gets out of Tornado fairly well, so I'm rather surprised that Jason's going for that. Very good play on Jason's part, though, recognizing the grab was probably coming. Pikachu having a really weak grab range, it makes it really easy for him to get around a lot of, or it makes it really easy for Meta Knight to get around that grab. And it's one of the primary reasons why that, very good down air. One of the primary reasons why that grab isn't as prevalent in this matchup as it possibly could be. Really nice up air, getting Pikachu taking first stock. Oh man! Alright, hang on just a second. Sorry about that, had a couple of logistics to take care of. Everybody give Ryan a shout out. So watching them play in this particular instance, I still see a lot of the spacing game coming in from Meta Knight. Good down smash there. Jason just make it really difficult for Captain L to get anything in. There's that chain grab again, making things a little bit more even. Going for a forward smash, not a very common move to be used in this matchup at all. It outspaces a couple of characters, and while it does outspace Meta Knight's very quick. Oh, and yet, yes he did. Going from down smash all the way up to down B. Very good kill, but immediately coming back from Jason, and we have even stocks, even percent, and an even game. Jason opting to go for the platform there to make absolutely sure he does not get that chain grab off. Captain L is going to be looking to get that chain grab in. Jason's going to be looking to take some residual damage to try to keep that chain grab from happening in the first place. And that Tornado just eating up that little Thunder Jolt. Tornado may not necessarily be the best in this matchup, but it does have its uses, and Jason's Tornado use as the match is going on and progressing is getting much better than what it had been previously. Alright, good down tilt on Captain L's part, but Jason coming right back out with his own forward tilt. And going for the down smash again. Jason getting caught in it, unfortunately taking the damage and getting the last hitbox in. It's somewhat rare now for a Pikachu to actually get that last hitbox in. We've talked about this on stream a little bit before, but if you DI up, or SDI, Smash DI up, you can actually pop out before that last hitbox comes in, and you kind of just flop over to one of the sides. And Captain L going for the Hail Mary reads and pulling them off. Well done. Getting him with an up air, but unfortunately not enough not quite as much knockback as he needed to get Meta Knight away from him. Oh, but there goes the down A. Down there, not quite converting the stock. Power shielding that down smash, and Jason looks like he's a little bit on the run, playing a little bit more cautiously than he was previously. Captain L's lagging himself in a number of different spots and just not capitalizing, but there goes the stock. First match goes to Jason. It'll be interesting to see what he counterpicks here. Spear Pillar. That better be Captain Falcon, Dittos. Accident. Okay. Oh. For those of you that aren't from Oregon, we have a little thing that we do in Oregon. It's called man matches. We play as Captain Falcon, play the Dittos, and we play on Spear Pillar because that is the ultimate in epicness. I did not come up with this. I do not necessarily condone this, but I have done it far too many times for me to deny this. Hefty. So that was the choice made by Captain L for the counter pick. It makes me wonder what Jason would have banned then. My guess would have been something like Yoshi. Yoshi's makes a lot of movement difficult for Meta Knight. It's a little bit that platform tends to be a little bit off kilter more often than not. It makes the landings difficult and planning out your movement much more difficult overall. Jason converting a quick punish there. I don't know about that up B. I'm really not sure that was a good call on Jason's part. Luckily, he didn't get punished for that directly. Most of this here is just a little bit of residual damage. I'm not really seeing any kind of camp game from either one of them. They're just kind of going at each other. It shows that these two players have played multiple times before. And like I was talking about with Timmy earlier this evening, if you play with a player for an extended period of time, they become one of your regular practice partners, you start being able to figure out each other's game plan, and you start to play differently against each other than you would against any other player. And it becomes really interesting to see how that kind of dynamic develops. A really good upbeat from Jason, getting on the slightly odd hitbox directly above Meta Knight's head that sends directly behind him. Very familiar with that one. Fell victim to it myself in my matches against Jake. And Jason trying to go for the Meta Knight shuttle loop, but Captain L having none of it, being able to get back onto the stage with an up B just above it. Now, I'm not quite sure what Captain L is hoping to accomplish with this Thunder Jolt. It does make it more difficult for Meta Knight to approach, but unlike some other characters, Meta Knight in midair is not necessarily something that Pikachu wants. Like, it makes a couple of movement options limited for Meta Knight, but a well-placed sword will take out almost everything that he has to offer as far as the counterattack. Mr. L opting not to shield there, and getting punished for it with the Meta Knight neutral air. And once again, getting hit by the neutral air. It makes me wonder exactly what's going on with that. Good tech there from Captain L, making absolutely sure he doesn't end up getting hit. Going back in for a little bit more of an aggressive style against Jason here. And there's a shuttle loop, but does not quite convert to a Teo. Captain L going for that forward smash, but unfortunately just not being able to get through the slash attack. The slash attack. The slash attack from behind. to a little bit more of a camp game. Good punish on Captain L's part. Jason at this point just looking to survive, and does not, unfortunately. Meta Knight with his slightly slower horizontal air movement getting trapped by that thunder. Seeing a lot of forward airs, trying to outspace Pikachu a little bit on Jason's part, and none of them are quite hitting, but at the same time, the way that Jason's pulling them off, it makes sure that he doesn't get hit in return. So just a lot of feeling out for the other player, interestingly enough, seeing the kind of mindset they're in right now. And a good sidestep from Captain L, converting it into a chain grab, going for the 58%, and we'll see what else he can do with this stock, with the percentage even up as well as the stock.
The winner is